Serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world, this is the Show Me Sports Network. The following is an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and is a high-fidelity, all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.
Wide from deep off the glass, no good. Dorman gets his own rebound in the paint, floater up and good. Keelan Dorman, follow your shot, kid. Gets the layup to go. It's a Hallsville 3-point lead, 10-7, 6-12 remaining in the second quarter. Foul was called on Schleter. Was a little confused what was happening. It's still Centralia ball. B. McCoy inbounding it just left of his own basket. Hallsville pressuring up the full court. A lob pass got it into Kropf, who tried to get it tipped by Jure, but ends up in the hands of Rosenfeld. That one's taken away. Keelan Dorman on a fast break layup. Just him and Brooks. Layup no good, but Zach Jure fouls the shot nowhere near him, puts it in. And it's a 5-point Hallsville lead. Starting to take over here early in the second quarter. The Indians, their biggest lead of the game. They lead at 12-7 at perfect 6 minutes on the clock. We're going to head to a quick break. This is the Show Me Sports Network.
For students to succeed, it takes an entire district-wide team. Join Hallsville School District's team today. Now using competitive salaries and benefits for all positions. Visit hallsville.org and click on the employment link under our district tab.
We are entrepreneurs, doctors, vets, and storytellers. We're business leaders, educators, and performers. We are scientists, nurses, and trendsetters. We break the mold and get it done. We are visionary, world-changing magic makers. We are Stevens College. Be yourself. Be good at it. For more information, visit stevens.edu.
And welcome back to the District 8 Class 4 semifinal. Winner of this game will face Mexico in the final at 1 p.m. on March 2nd. Hallsville leads Centralia 12-7 here now, taking it up the court. It's in Centralia's hands. Now throw it over to Logan Rosenfelder on the far side. Gets it low. Cullen Bennett's layup bounced around a couple times and good. Only back down to a 3-point lead for Hallsville. 12-9, 5:40 remaining in the second quarter. Inside to Xavier Stinson. That shot no good. Pulled down by Cullen Bennett, going the other way now. That one is put in and good. Anthony Ford down low. So now Xavier Stinson at the top. Gets it over to Gabe Jenkins. Jenkins down low, looking for help. Xavier Stinson at the free throw line exactly. Ball above his head, he just lets it fly. Free throw shot, no good. Off the back of the iron, Cullen Bennett pulls it down. Travis Brooks swing pass over to Logan Rosenfelder on the far side. Throws it over Travis Brooks. They're going back and forth across the court. Noah Croft, corner, now back up top, Cullen Bennett. Moving left. Cameron Cox guarding him. Toss pass in low to Anthony Ford, and a foul called. He had Gabe Jenkins kind of grabbing him down low. A bit of a mismatch in size there. So it'll be Anthony Ford going to the line to shoot two for the Panthers. They're down 12-11. 4:38 remaining in the second quarter. Ford's first free throw up short. Front of the iron, no good. Anthony Ford. Bit of a line change for Hallsville. Will Ewens, Peyton Schleter, Caden Thompson, and Xavier Stinson all checking back in for Hallsville. right before Anthony Ford's second free throw, which is up and good. Tie game here, 4:38 remaining in the second quarter. It's 12 apiece. Peyton Schlueter now on the close wing. Thought about a three. He actually had Kropf in the air. Now Cameron Cox gets a screen, lets it fly from three, just a little bit long, popped up in the air, pulled down by Anthony Ford. Going the other way, McCoy. Overhand pass, that was a bullet pass. Football style up the court, tipped out of bounds by Will Ewens. It'll be Centralia ball just right of the basket. Inbounding it, Elliot McCoy. Cullen Bennett in the corner, lets it fly from three, got enough room and hits it. Cullen Bennett, and Centralia is back out in front. They're on an 8-0 run here in about halfway through the second quarters. 15-12 our score. Xavier Stinson left alone at the top. Thought about a three, ultimately gives it to Kane Thompson at the top. Picked up his dribble, needs help, finds Peyton Schlueter. Schlueter far out top of the key, now dribbles left. He's inside the paint. Mid-range, thought about it, pump fake down low to Xavier Stinson. And a foul will be called on Centralia. Not a shooting foul, it'll be Xavier Stinson to inbound it just left of the basket. Foul on Cullen Bennett. That's his third. So a bit of a foul trouble for Cullen Bennett. 3:53 remaining. That might be the last he sees of the court in this first half. Just their first foul of the second quarter. Xavier Stinson inside the paint, going right up against Anthony Ford, but he walked. Xavier Stinson's pleading his case that he was pushed, but to no avail. It is a turnover by the Indians. It'll be Centralia's ball now, going the other way. Brooks inside over to Rosenfelder. Get up the court, and that one's tipped and taken away into the hands of Will Ewens. The pressure pays off for Hallsville. They're going the other way. Zach Duray, wide open in the corner. Thought about it, now ultimately just goes in. Wide open layup, Zach Duray. 3:34 remaining in the second quarter. 15-14 Centralia leads. Travis Brooks now down low to Anthony Ford. Brooks inside, that's Kropf. Kropf on Stinson, one-handed floater is good from Noah Kropf. Back to a three-point lead for Centralia, 17-14. Keelan Dorman. Zach Duray pulls it from deep, rolls around. Popped up in the air, no good. It's Kropf who pulled in the rebound. Elliot McCoy at midcourt gives it over to Rosenfelder on the far side. Thought about going down low to Kropf, but instead it'll be Ford up top at the top of the key to guide the offense. Goes it over to McCoy on the left wing. Inside to Kropf, no good. Off the glass, little bit of contact, no foul, but we're going the other way. Xavier Stinson on the far wing, inside, drives hard, and will get called for another travel. Xavier Stinson's had a few of those in this game already. Had one just a couple possessions ago for the Indians, and he will check out of this game. Coming in will be Gabe Jenkins. Rosenfelder inbounds it to Brooks. Double teamed by Dorman and Duray. Overhead pass, one-handed catch by Elliot McCoy to it, and a wide open layup from Noah Kropf. So Hallsville sells out on the pressure. Centralia able to find the wide open man just sitting under the basket. Centralia up 19-14. 2:25 remaining in the second quarter. That one's a turnover by Cameron Cox. Into the hands of Travis Brooks. He's pushing it fast, but ultimately stalled, and he will bring it back out on the far wing. Now back up top to Elliot McCoy. Into the corner, Rosenfelder wide open, just a little bit long. Cameron Cox, a smart play by Cameron Cox. Throwing ball that was surely headed out of bounds right off of Anthony Ford's leg. It'll be Hallsville's ball coming out of this timeout, which they called. 2:10 remaining in the District 8 Class 4 semifinal. Centralia leading at 19-14. We're going to head to just a very quick break momentarily.
Imani wouldn't be here if it wasn't for St. Jude. Everything was perfect until that day when she was 5 weeks old.
That's when, every parent's worst nightmare kind of came into fruition. So there was a fairly large and aggressive brain tumor, but St. Jude Children's Research Hospital gave us the ultimate gift in this world, which was hope restored. When, me and my wife were here, there was not a single other care in the world except for Imani. St. Jude made that happen.
And she's tumor-free now. She's growing. She's just a happy child.
The second we arrived here, we had food, housing, transportation, treatment, you name it, it was taken care of by St. Jude Children's Research.
Gonna have to cut the commercial short because we are back, and it's Keelan Dorman on the close wing here. Cameron Cox lost his balance a little bit, but ultimately Zach Dre is able to get it on the far wing. He takes it up top. He pulls a deep three from the left wing, gets it to go. Zach Dre, a big three for Hallsville, 19-17. Only down 2 now, 1:48 remaining in the half. Travis Brooks, far side to Elliot McCoy. Back to Noah Croft up top. Over to Travis Brooks. He dribbles baseline inside, throws it at the glass. No good. Offensive rebound pulled in by Bo Hatton, and he gets his layup to go. 21-17, 1:29 remaining. Centralia leading it. Dorman got it ultimately taken away, but somehow gets it pinballing around the court, and ultimately Travis Brooks got the ball, and it will be a foul called on Gabe Jenkins, who in the chaos just fell on Travis Brooks. That is an easy call for the ref every time. Centralia leading this 1 by 4. It'll be Croft taking it up for Centralia. Now hands over to Brooks on the far side. Rosenfelder on the wing. Back up top. Now back over to Brooks in the close corner. Croft up top. Going back and forth. Brooks pulls it from the corner. It's good from Travis Brooks. 24-17. Now under a minute remaining in the half. Xavier Stinson over to Cameron Cox. Cox guarded by Brooks. Dre in the corner. He's been hot recently. McCoy on him. Dribbles inside. Spun around. Lost it, but into the hands of Jenkins. Tried to take it inside to the paint and will draw contact, and a foul will be called on Centralia. It'll stay with Hallsville. Foul called on Noah Croft, just his first of the game. Second for Centralia in the quarter. 40.7 remaining in this half. Xavier Stinson inbounding it just right of the basket. Stinson looking for anyone, finds Dre. He pulls it in the corner, just short. Rebound pulled down by Elliot McCoy. 35 seconds remain in the half. Brooks to McCoy on the midcourt logo. Rosenfelder far out on the far wing. Back up top to Hatton. Down low. Now into the corner to McCoy. Up top to Brooks. Back to Rosenfelder. Ball just kind of swinging around the outside perimeter here for the Panthers. 14 seconds remain. Croft. Over to Brooks. Thought about a long three. 10 seconds now. Centralia holding it for the last shot. 6 seconds on the clock. McCoy deep at half court. Looking for something. Brooks, 2 seconds on the clock. He lets it fly off the iron. No good. And we will head to halftime with Centralia leading it 24-17. They lead Hallsville in this one in the Class 4 District 8 semifinal. Winner will face Mexico in the championship Saturday at 1. We will head to a break now at halftime. You're listening to the Show Me Sports Network.
We need you.
We need you.
We need you.
We need you now more than ever.
The Southern Boone School District is hiring part-time bus drivers for route athletics and activities with no experience necessary. Our drivers enjoy flexible work hours, paid on-site CDL training, and paid time off, all while helping our community. The position offers competitive pay. Go visit sbschools.us/employment.
We need you.
My daughter is Marina. Marina has a rare form of children's eye cancer, retinoblastoma. Her doctor sent us to a specialist, and then the specialist sent us to St. Jude. Within the first couple weeks of us getting here, I was just so scared. I think the reality just hit me, and it kind of hit me all at once. I had started to cry, and her doctor came in, Dr. Brennan came in, and just didn't even say anything, sat down beside me, and hugged me and held me while I was literally sobbing. And she just said, "It's gonna be okay. We don't have to worry anymore. The treatment worked and we've saved her eye." This place has been such a blessing for us. There's no way we could have paid for treatment back home if we had to. We can come here and we can just solely focus on taking care of her and helping her heal.
Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org. In today's world, injury prevention is at the top of everyone's list. However, heat-related occurrences get routinely overlooked. Zealous WBGT puts that front and center. By using cutting-edge formulas and technology, Zealous WBGT streamlines and simplifies obtaining and documenting wet bulb globe temperature readings. With a simple touch of a button, you can check WBGT anywhere in the world, receiving alerts when the WBGT goes over the threshold you select. Join the stress-free way to protect student-athletes, employees, and overall operations from extreme heat by downloading the free Zealous WBGT app today. Save time, save money, save lives with Zealous WBGT.
Attention Indians fans, here's your chance to help the student athletes of Hallsville by becoming a member of the Hallsville Athletic Boosters. Your gifts help provide all Hallsville athletes with a safe and positive experience while attending our school district, and also help purchase items that our sports team couldn't otherwise afford. You can join the Hallsville Athletic Boosters this season for as little as $25. Membership is open to everyone. Interested in joining? Look them up on Facebook by searching Hallsville Athletic Boosters or email them at hallsvilleathleticboosters@gmail.com. Let's go Indians!
Adopt US Kids presents What to Expect When You're Expecting a Teenager. Learning the lingo.
Jelly. Jelly adjective. Jelly is a shorter, better way to say jealous. As in, Chloe, I am like so jelly of your unicorn phone case.
You don't have to speak teen to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same. Visit adoptuskids.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt US Kids, and the Ad Council.
Hello, Blake Gazaway here with the Show Me Sports Network. I've had the opportunity to have some amazing calls, including overtime touchdowns, walk-off home runs, and buzzer-beating baskets. But I've answered another call. That's to serve my community as a volunteer firefighter. Stop and think what would happen if your home or property caught fire and no one was there to put it out. Every day, volunteer firefighters not only save lives and property, but also respond to other emergencies. Nearly 2/3 of our nation's fire departments are manned by volunteer firefighters. And because of this, we simply need more volunteers to step up and answer the call. Stop by or contact your local fire department and see how you can become a volunteer firefighter today. I answered the call to serve my community. Will you?
Attention Eagles fans, here's your chance to help the student athletes of Southern Boone County by becoming a member of the Southern Boone Booster Club. Your gifts help provide all Southern Boone County athletes with a safe and positive experience while attending our school district, and also help purchase items that our sports team couldn't otherwise afford. You can join the Southern Boone Booster Club this season for as little as $25. Membership is open to everyone. Interested in joining? Look them up on Facebook by searching Southern Boone Booster Club or email them at sbcathleticboosters@gmail.com. Let's go Eagles!
COVID-19 has changed how we live and how we feel. But now there are vaccines, and they are the first step that lets us get back to the things we miss most, like spreading the word without spreading concern, girls tripping instead of solo sipping, and talking smack with a side of mac and cheese. It's okay to have questions about COVID-19 vaccines. Now, get the facts. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision when COVID-19 vaccines are available to you. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
And welcome back to Centralia High School for a bit of a halftime report. Centralia leads at 24-17 in this District 8 Class 4 semifinal. Winner will face Mexico on Saturday at 1 right here in this gym. And this game started, I will say I do apologize for the technical difficulty again. He's got it up for the second quarter. The end of the first quarter, Centralia was up 7-6. A lot more offense in the second quarter. Now at 24-17, both teams kind of finding a groove. I think on the Hallsville side, an adjustment that they're going to have to make is just being able to find their own shot. Xavier Stinson has struggled so far in this one, trying to find a shot down low on the paint. Sometimes it looks like he's been drawing contact and not getting the foul his way. It's something that he's going to have to adjust to. Can't really expect a foul called in this one. Gonna maybe have to start kicking out to Zach Duray, who did find a little bit of a groove shooting late in the quarter. Might need to look his way to try and start cutting into this 7-point deficit. Both these teams are familiar with each other. They split their season series. Centralia got the best of Hallsville in their first game in that Harrisburg tournament, an upset in that, beating the Indians by 1. But then just 9 days ago, days ago, they faced each other again in Hallsville. Got their get back. They beat them by 12, 61-49 in that one. And Centralia, Hallsville had a first-round bye in this one. They are the second seed in this district. Centralia is the third. They had to play the sixth-seeded Macon, who they barely beat. It was a 47-46 game, which is a lot different than their first meeting, where they beat them 58-34 in the regular season. And it was mainly Anthony Ford who did all the damage for the Panthers in that one. He had a double-double. He had 17 points, 9 of those coming in the fourth. Turned it up when his team needed it most. He had those 10 rebounds while going a perfect 7 of 7 from the free throw line. That is how Centralia is in this one. About 2 minutes till the beginning of the second half. You're not going to want to miss it. Game should be a close one all the way down to the finish. Don't miss it here on the Show Me Sports Network. So we head to a quick break before then.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom.
The timer to start the second half went off way early. Now Centralia has the ball first. 15 seconds gone by, and it is Anthony Ford at the top, giving Rosenfelder a fake little jab move. Elliot McCoy thought about it up top. Back to Rosenfelder on the far wing, rotating up top into the hands of Ford. Pointing Elliot McCoy to go inside, but ultimately McCoy stays out. He's far on this close wing. Inside to Noah Croft, one-handed floater, no good. Pulled down by Xavier Stinson with authority. Keelan Dorman now. Far sideline pushing with a little bit of speed. Dribbles inside the paint. Xavier Stinson now up top. Over to Schlueter on the wing, now inside the paint. Down low on the right block. Goes inside, had him in the air. Shot up, no good. It was short, sat on the rim for a little bit, no good. 7:02 remaining in the third quarter. McCoy over to Travis Brooks on that far wing. Top to Ford, now McCoy on close wing. Dorman doing jumping jacks, trying to get in his way. McCoy drives in, way long, air ball, but into the hands of Ford, who threw it away in the hands of Dorman, who lost it. Rosenfelder at the rim, couldn't get it to go. Ball still loose into the hands of Rosenfelder. Now Brooks out to the wing. Ford down low. Spin move. Nice move. No able to go. Xavier Stinson. Hallsville dodging a big break as Zach Jarre now will slow it down and let his team catch up. At the top of the key. Dribbles left. Now down low to Xavier Stinson on the left block. Guarded by Ford. He goes up with it. Layup up. Draws contact and the foul. No and one for Xavier Stinson, but he gets Anthony Ford to make contact, and he will head to the line for 2 shots. Looking for the first points in the second half for either team with 6:20 on the clock. First free throws from Xavier Stinson, up and good. Nothing but net from Stinson on the first one, 24-18. No subs coming in for either team. Stinson's second free throw up, and it's short. Rebound to Elliot McCoy. Bounced around a little bit, but McCoy ultimately handles it. Close wing, McCoy, guarded by Cameron Cox aggressively. He's all over McCoy, down low to Croft on Stinson. Up at the rim, short, no good. Popped up in the air, and Schlueter ultimately got it. Had a little bit of contact, no foul called. Schlueter moving fast. Thought about pulling it. Zach Duray wanted it. Now ultimately gets it, but a little late. He was open. Pulls it from the corner. Duray, short, no good. McCoy pulls in the rebound again. And it is back to Panther ball. He's once again guarded closely by Cameron Cox. Now Anthony Ford up top. Rosenfelder guarded by Schlueter. Dribbling out at the half-court logo, now moving in a little bit more. McCoy in the corner. He lets it fly. No good off the back iron. Pulled down by Schlueter. Indians going the other way. Schlueter going fast. He goes to the rim. Layup good. Peyton Schlueter, 24-20. 5:22 remaining in the third quarter. McCoy at half court. Now inside the paint. Dribbled it a little bit. Should have been a travel. No call. And Croft goes up with it and puts the layup in. That stings for Hallsville. They should have had a travel call. Didn't get it, and Centralia gets 2 points out of it. 26-20, 5 minutes exactly on the clock. Stinson at the top, poked away by Noah Croft. Did not expect that. Croft goes up hard, and Xavier Stinson with a hard foul on Croft. Tell that seemed a little bit intentional. Stinson was just standing at the top of the key, not guarded at all. And Croft just came up and just poked it out of his head. He was holding it above his head. Great instincts from Noah Croft to just go after the ball. That is Stinson's first foul of the game. Now each team has one. They are calling it a tech, or a flagrant of some sort. I believe Croft has blood on his hand, which they might be taking a quick break for. But I believe this is an intentional foul on Xavier Stinson, who did foul Croft hard. Definitely a play where he looked very upset that he got ball stripped away from him and just basically did everything in his power to make sure Croft did not get a shot off, and it was pretty intentional. So it'll be Cullen Bennett now shooting the technical free throw for Centralia. Free throw up. Swirls around, no good from Cullen Bennett. He'll have a second coming up. As Croft is still being treated on the bench. I believe he got a cut on the foul. Bennett's second free throw, and no good. 0 for 2 from Cullen Bennett. So Hallsville dodges a bullet on the technical. No penalty there. But the ball will stay with Centralia. No free throws for Croft. He will still stay on the bench. It'll just be Centralia ball. They're inbounding it left of their own basket. It'll be McCoy to inbound for the Panthers. 4:52 remaining in the third. 26-20, Centralia leading it. McCoy looking for someone, gets into Bennett at the wing. Now up top to Rosenfelder. He's guarded by Cox. Cox still guarding with close proximity on these possessions. Up top to Ford. Brooks guarded by Schlueter, far on the wing, rotating up top to midcourt logo. Now closer on the wing, but gets it to McCoy up top. And I believe a foul is called on Trayvon Evans away from the ball, yes. On Trayvon Evans, that's his second team foul of the quarter. Away from the ball, just down low on the left block. A little too physical from the junior Trayvon Evans. Centralia is the home team. This is in their own gym. Student section is packed for the Panthers, trying to advance to the district championship Saturday. Lead it by 6. Down low, lost it. That was Anthony Ford who lost it, and it's Cameron Cox moving the other way. He's down low in the paint. Layup up from Cox. Little too strong. Rebound pulled in by Croft. Unable to turn the turnover into points for the Indians. Still a 6-point lead for Centralia. Up top, Rosenfelder guarded by Evans. Now Brooks. Back up top, Rosenfelder. Far side, wing Bennett. Back up top to Rosenfelder. Back to Bennett on the far wing. Inside to Croft. Drives hard. And he will have the offensive foul. Did lower his shoulder, initiated the contact. And it'll be the second team foul for Centralia. Just Croft's second foul of the game. Another turnover. That's back-to-back turnovers for Centralia on their last 2 possessions here. 3 seconds, under 4 minutes, 3:57 remaining in the third quarter. Subs coming in for Centralia. Travis Brooks and Anthony Ford will check out. It'll be Bo Hatton and Elliot McCoy will check back in. It's Hallsville now. It is Caden Thompson in the close corner. Rotate up top, back to this close corner. Cameron Cox. He lets the 3 go. Got a screen from Ewens, and Cameron Cox connects from the top. 3-pointer good. 26-23. Centralia leads it by 3. Rosenfelder now for Centralia on the far wing. Double team, threw it across the court to McCoy. He drives in, layup, and he is able to put a difficult rising shot. Not a layup, just a basically fade away down low. Good, 28-23. Impressive shot from Elliot McCoy. Cox now inside to Ewens, guarded by Hatton. He's on the left block up top. Caden Thompson pulls it from 3, no good. Rebound loose, pulled in by Bo Hatton. McCoy, bring it up for Centralia. Cox will meet him right at half court. Not giving him much breathing room. Rosenfelder on the close wing, guarded by Keelan Dorman. Elliot McCoy thought about it from the wing to ultimately gets down low to Bennett. He's on the baseline. Cox guarding him. Ewens comes for the double team. Gets it to McCoy in the corner. 3, no good. Popped up in the air. Keelan Dorman brings in the rebound for Hallsville. Ewens sets a screen to give Dorman some room. He drives right to the cup. Layup short. Did not have enough on it, but a good shot from Keelan Dorman. Just not able to get it to fall. 28-23. 2:28 remaining in the third quarter. Croft, one-handed floater, good. Impressive shot from the senior on Centralia. Cox now in the corner. Fast transition shot, no good. A little bit long, pulled in by Ewens. Offensive rebound, Hallsville. Trayvon Evans from the wing, no good. And another offensive rebound. It was Dorman and Caden Thompson both had it back up top above the arc. Now Dorman driving in will draw a foul. That will be on Logan Rosenfelder. Centralia's third team foul of this third quarter. Just his first foul. So no foul concern for Logan Rosenfelder. Jare, Jenkins, and Xavier Stinson, all 3 will check back in for Hallsville. Cox in the corner. He missed one earlier on this possession. No good. And another offensive rebound for Hallsville. Just went back to Cox on that far wing. Stinson inside the paint. Gets it over to Gabe Jenkins. Wide open in the corner. It's good. Hallsville on their 4th or 5th shot of that possession. Finally get a 3-pointer to go. 30-26 Centralia leads. 1:40 remaining in this third quarter. Rosenfelder now for Centralia. Doubts it down low to Bennett. He drives in baseline. Left block. And blocking foul called on Gabe Jenkins. Bit of a size mismatch down low on Bennett and Jenkins. Bennett, will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. As Gabe Jenkins' 3rd foul. Cameron Cox heading to the scores table, potentially check in for Jenkins. Bennett to the free throw line though for the Panthers. His first free throw up and good. Nothing but net from the senior on Centralia. 1:34 remaining in the third of this Class 4 District 8 semifinal. A ticket to the championship on Saturday on the line. Bennett's second free throw good. 6-point lead for Centralia with 1.5 minutes to go. Xavier Stinson at the top. Jare pulls it from 3. Quick release. Good from Zach Jare. He stepped up all game so far when the Indians need it and does again. 3-point lead, and it's taken away down low by Dorman and Cox. And a foul called on Centralia. Huge momentum swing here with 1:20 remaining in the third quarter. 4th team foul for Centralia. Foul called on Ethan Ross. And Centralia will call a timeout. It'll be Hallsville's ball just left of the backboard, and we return from a quick break. You are listening to the Show Me Sports Network.
Running out of some of your favorite Avon products and haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time? No need to worry. Avon Independent Sales Representative Michelle Carty can help with your Skin So Soft makeup, jewelry, fragrance, and skincare needs. Avon now carries cleaning supplies, clothing, daily essentials, and several small LG electronic items. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 and have your order shipped directly to your front door by shopping with Michelle at mcarty.avonrepresentative.com or find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty.
We are back at Centralia High School, just out of the timeout called by Centralia, trying to stop a little bit of a huge momentum swing here. 80 seconds remain in this third quarter, and a turnover on an inbounds pass gives Hallsville the ball. Schluter trying to get down low to Dorman, who eventually has it, and a jump ball called, and it will stay with Hallsville. So Centralia gets the tie up, but it will ultimately stay with Hallsville. Just moving right of the basket now instead of left. It'll be Xavier Stinson to inbound it for the Indians. Up top to Gabe Jenkins. He pump fake drives in. He's at the right block looking for help. Picked up his dribble. Xavier Stinson now. Right elbow of the free throw line. Schluter up top. Xavier Stinson hit the deck, and a foul will be called on, I believe it's Travis Brooks. And yes, and that will put Hallsville into the bonus. So Xavier Stinson will head to the line now for free throws. 109 remaining in this third quarter for the last 69 seconds. Hallsville will shoot free throws if fouled by Centralia. Stinson's first free throw, no good. A little bit long off the back iron. On the other side, Hallsville has 3 fouls. They do have a foul to give as Zach Jure checks out. This one, Caden Thompson will check in for Hallsville. On the court for Hallsville, Keelan Dorman, Caden Thompson, Xavier Stinson's at the line, Gabe Jenkins and Peyton Schluter rounding out the Indians lineups. Stinson's second free throw, no good. 0 for 2 from the line for the senior. Now Rosenfelder guarded by Gabe Jenkins. He's on the close wing, far out. Gets it over up top to Anthony Ford. Bennett on the wing, lost it a little bit, and it goes out of bounds. Bennett could not handle the pass. Just wasn't a bad pass at all. Just at his head and just could not catch it. Out of bounds. Turnover, Panthers. Hallsville now, a 3 on this possession would tie this game. 54 6/10 of a second on the clock. Dorman now to bring it up for Hallsville. Dorman down low, try to go up for the layup, and that one's rejected from behind by Rosenfelder. Not able to get much going down low, but it will stay with Hallsville. Schluter to inbound it just left of the backboard. Cullen Bennett will check out. Elliot McCoy checks in for Centralia. Down low, Will Ewens. Fadeaway jumper off the back, rolls around, no good. Croft pulls it down for Centralia. 37 seconds remain. Centralia still leading it by 2. Brooks guarded closely by Cox. Comes across half court. McCoy now on the far wing, guarded by Zach Jure. Inside, Noah Croft, guarded by Schluter. Outside, Anthony Ford off the backboard, no good. Weird looking angle shot on that 3. Going the other way, 15 seconds left. Dorman into the corner, Jure to tie it. Yes, he hits it, Zach Jure. 32-32, 9 seconds remain in the third. McCoy bring it up court now. Rosenfelder on the wing, 3 seconds. Try to get it down low, off the rim, no good. Pulled down by Ewens, and we will head to the fourth quarter of the Class 4 District 8 semifinal, all knotted up at 32. A big Hallsville run at the end of this one will reward them with a tie game. 8 minutes separating one of these teams from going to the championship Saturday afternoon. We will head to a quick break. You're not going to want to miss the rest of this one on the Show Me Sports Network.
At the Boone County Journal, we're with you all the way. We know that you're more than just a subscriber. You're an employer, you're a parent, You're a neighbor. Most importantly, you're a community member. It's our goal to provide you with the latest news, sports, opinions, obituaries, classifieds, and more to keep you informed about your community. To find out more about the Boone County Journal or to subscribe, call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojoe.com. The Boone County Journal. We're with you all the way.
Set the bar high and just go for it. You are destined for greatness.
Is it my imagination, or is everyone telling me I'm already the next big thing?
Find your perfect self and follow your dreams.
My dreams weren't going so well. For some reason, life was feeling dark and I couldn't snap out of it. All I needed was a little support and a few new ideas. YourLifeYourVoice.org helped me get my life back on track. I can take it from here.
Welcome back to Centralia High School for the fourth quarter. Class 4 District 8 semifinals, Centralia versus Hallsville. Both teams knotted up at 32. Centralia first pass tipped away by Keelan Dorman into the hands of Rosenfelder. Brooks now in the close corner. Down low to Anthony Ford. Bennett at the free throw line. Dribbles in, tosses back out on the far wing. Brooks now back up top to Bennett. Rosenfelder guarded by Cameron Cox on the wing up top to Anthony Ford. Bennett on the other wing. Guarded by Zach Duray up top to Brooks. Rosenfelder dribbles inside from the wing. Looking for a pass. Gets it just back out to Anthony Ford. Drives inside. Hop step. Layup. Rolls around the rim. No good. Pulled down by Ford. Put back in for Centralia. They lead it by 2. Dorman now. Xavier Stinson. Hallsville looking for an answer. Dre up top. He's been hot. Hit the tying 3 right at the end of the third. Dorman at the free throw line now, just inside, pull up, just a little bit long, pull down by Cullen Bennett, no good. Far pass up to Travis Brooks, who will slow it down. Now back up top to Cullen Bennett, inside the semicircle of cutting Travis Brooks down low, who stepped out of bounds when he received the pass on the baseline. Turnover, Centralia, 6:53 on the clock. Back to Hallsville's ball, down 2. Dorman now drilling up the close sideline, now rotates it back up top. Schleter on the wing. Drives inside, trying to get to Stinson through his legs. Back into the hands of Duray. Drives in fast, rejected by Anthony Ford. And a foul will be called. Oh, and a little bit of a kick there from Rosenfelder. Ref didn't call it that way. We definitely kicked Zach Duray when he was on the floor. Both coaches screaming at each other. The original foul, I believe, is called on Duray, but he hit the deck and he was at Rosenfelder's feet. Rosenfelder clearly kicked Duray when he was on the floor, who's visibly upset, had to be separated by his teammates. Refs talking it over. No intentional foul has been called yet. While they're still discussing, both coaches are on the floor, both teams separating their teammates. The refs still discuss it. It was clearly a dirty foul from Rosenfelder. We'll just see if the refs saw it that way. Still discussing on the court. It's 34-32, Centralia leads. And I don't believe a technical is going to be called on Rosenfelder. It's just going to be a foul on Duray. It'll be his second, team's first of this fourth quarter. So Hallsville cannot catch a break on that. Now Duray will hear it from the Centralia student section. That was just a classless play from Rosenfelder. But we will play on. There's still basketball to be played and a ticket to be punched to the district championship, and Schleter will get called for another foul underneath the Centralia, underneath their own basket. It'll still be Centralia in their backcourt inbounding it. They haven't gotten it across half court yet. Bennett to inbound it, gets it into Croft. Stepped on the brakes. Now Bennett guarded by Dorman in the backcourt. Now up top to Rosenfelder. They have crossed half court. Ford up top. Bennett down low. Baseline inside Croft. Catches it in 2 bodies. Throws at the rim. No foul called, but rebound pulled down by Croft on his own shot. Brooks, 3 from the wing, and it's good. Travis Brooks, a big three. 37-32. Centralia leading it. 6:05 remaining in the third. Jure from the wing to answer. No good off the iron. Pulled down. And that probably should have been a travel. He grabbed it. Anthony Ford grabbed it and fell. Big pass inside to Croft, and he puts the layup in. Up to a 7-point Centralia lead. Timeout will be called by Hallsville. And just like that, Hallsville is on a 7-0 run to open up this fourth quarter. We will head to a quick break before we come out of the timeout. Don't miss it on the Show Me Sports Network.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
Welcome back to Centralia High School. Both teams haven't come out of the timeout yet. Came back a little bit early. 5:49 remains in this fourth quarter. 39-32 is our score. The Panthers of Centralia lead Hallsville after a bit of a unconventional play. The Rosenfelders seemingly kicked Zach Jure on the floor. Refs disgusted. No technical foul was deemed on Rosenfelder. And then Centralia would end up going on a very quick 5-0 run. And that is where we stand now. Build their lead to 7. It's Hallsville's ball. It is Schlieder on the wing. Thought about a 3. Ultimately gives it up to Cameron Cox on the close wing. Xavier Stinson at the top. Cox at the top. Guarded by Rosenfelder, now dribbles inside the paint, left block, one-handed layup up, just too strong, no good. Rebound pulled down by Ford. Rosenfelder guarded by Cox. There is contact. The refs are letting them play. They are making contact on just about every possession. Just calling what they deem too much at this point. Rosenfelder guarded by Cox. Cox is all over him, not giving him any breathing room. Jure now on Ford. Dorman out top, Jure, Brooks in the corner, double team coming. Bennett up top on the wing, gives it over to the open Rosenfelder, but good defense from Hallsville, able to return, and that is a charge called on Anthony Ford. Schlieder drew it. Anthony Ford went up too strong on that left block of the basket, right into Schlieder. First foul on Centralia, just Ford's second of the game. 4:50 remaining in the fourth. Stinson up top now, throws it over to Dorman, top of the key. Now to the wing, now Schlieder up top far. He's just on the edge of the Centralia logo, inside to Stinson in the paint. Goes up strong, draws contact. He will head to the line for 2. Xavier Stinson looking to cut into this 7-point Centralia lead from the charity stripe. Foul is called on Anthony Ford, his 3rd of the game, team's 2nd of the quarter. Stinson's first free throw up, and that one is good. He went 0 for 2 earlier, starting this trip out 1 for 1. Hit nothing but net on that one. No subs coming in for either team. Stinson's second free throw, front of the rim, sat up there for a little bit. Dre pulls down the offensive rebound. Schlieder now. Cox in the corner, lets it fly from 3 short. In the air, pulled down by Anthony Ford. 6-point lead for Centralia. They're moving it fast. Travis Brooks wide open in the corner. Good, Travis Brooks. That's his second 3 of the quarter and needing it most. Xavier Stinson now from the top. Bounced around a little bit, hit front back iron, no good. And a foul called on Hallsville. They face their largest deficit of this game. They are down 9, 4 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. That is, a foul was called on Cameron Cox, just his first, team's 3rd of the quarter. Hallsville's going to need stops and offense fast to try and start cutting into this lead. Ball's tossed just right of Bennett, but now up top to Croft inside the paint, down low to Ford, who's double team. Gets it back up top. Bennett swings it to Rosenfelder. From the wing is 3, no good. Rebound by Gabe Jenkins. Now Cox bringing up on the far baseline. Xavier Stinson inside the paint. Gabe Jenkins step back on three. Gives it to Cox from the wing. No good. Wide open three from Cameron Cox. Unable to get it to fall. Brooks now. He's on the far wing. Double teamed by Jenkins and Cox. Lost it for a second. He's on the corner. And a timeout called by Centralia before Brooks was going to seemingly step out of bounds. We'll head to a quick break. 3:34 on the clock. Centralia leads at 42-33.
We all know the sounds of stress, but you may not know that your daily stress can affect you physically. Stress can give you sleepless nights, a pounding headache, stomach pains, or worse. If you've lost a job, worry about your next meal, or having trouble making it through the day, we can help. Text stress to 211-211 to find a solution.
Both teams now coming out of their timeout. Time is starting to tick away from the Indians. Face their largest deficit of the night. It is 9 points. Centralia has really started shooting the lights out of this one, just as they did against Macon. They came up big in the fourth, and it seems to be a similar trend here tonight so far. But there is still time on the clock for a Indian comeback. They're going to need a stop here to potentially start a Rosenfelder. Now down low, it is Croft who's underneath. Lost it forward. The reverse over his head layup is good. It's an 11-point Centralia lead. Dorman to Schlieder now on the wing. He lets it fly from three. No good. Rebound unable to find Cameron Cox, and it is into the hands of Rosenfelder. Now Bennett bringing it up. Overhand pass found Ford down low. Wide open layup, no good. Into the hands of Xavier Stinson now. 3 minutes on the clock. Down 11. Hallsville is going to need points in a hurry in crunch time. Schlieder now layup. One-handed is good. There's a big start potentially. Peyton Schlieder layup good. 44-35. 2:46 remaining. Rosenfelder on the far wing. Bennett up top, now other wing. Brooks lets it fly from three, and it's good. Travis Brooks stay hot. That could potentially be a dagger in the Indians' heart. Stinson from the top three, no good. Pulled down by Colin Bennett. That was Travis Brooks' third three of the quarter. Now Rosenfelder just across half court, pressured by Gabe Jenkins and Dorman. Brooks now to Ford down low on the wing. Brooks up top to Croft, now swings it over to Bennett on the other wing. Up top 2-4, and Centralia just playing keep away. 2 minutes exactly on the clock. Rosenfelder wide open it from the wing. No good off the iron. Cameron Cox pulls it down. 1:55 remaining, a 12-point deficit. Stinson inside. Dorman layup is good. There was contact, but no and one called. Still a double-digit lead for Centralia. They lead at 47-37. Brooks top now. Up to Croft, and a foul will be called as Hallsville's now going to have to start fouling to try and get possessions back. As Xavier Stinson had the foul, just his second, team's fourth. So they're still going to have to commit one more to put Centralia in the bonus. It'll be Rosenfelder inbounding it, basically right in front of their bench. Just a little left of it. Inbounded, and that one, and Cameron Cox had a chance to take it away, but unable to, had his hand on it. Now Ford, Rosenfelder double teamed on the wing by Ewens and Thompson. They will call a foul on Will Ewens. That's just his first, and that is the team's fifth. So now Centralia will be in the bonus for the last 1:28 of this fourth quarter. It'll be Logan Rosenfelder head to the line for Centralia. His first free throw, no good. Little too strong from the junior. Xavier Stinson will check in, so will Dorman and Schlieder. It'll be Jenkins, Ewens, and Thompson out. Rosenfelder has one more. Ref gives it to him. Routine is overshot up short. So 0 for 2 from Rosenfelder into the hands of Schlieder. And a jump ball is called. Rosenfelder got both hands on it, but it will stay with Hallsville. We'll inbound it underneath their own basket on the baseline. 10-point deficit, 126 remaining. A trip to the district final Saturday at 1 on the line. You need a bit of a miracle here. Schlueter on the wing just throws up a heave and a prayer. No good. Not a shot that really Hallsville needed there. Could have found a better opportunity, and Zach Duray just rips it away from Rosenfelder. Drives in the paint. Layup no good. Into the hands of Elliot McCoy. Just a rushed layup from Duray. And the timeout was called by Centralia right after McCoy got the rebound. So it'll be Centralia ball out of the timeout. We're going to head to a quick break.
There's no better way to celebrate a special event or show someone just how important they are to you than gifting them something handcrafted from Country with a Heart. Handmade in mid-Missouri, Country with a Heart specializes in hand-built woodworking projects for every occasion. Their design collection includes children's furniture, doll furniture, household items, holiday decor, outdoor decorations, custom projects, and everything in between. To view their full inventory of projects, visit countrywithaheart.com and find them on Facebook by joining the Country with a Heart group page.
We all know the sounds of stress, but you may not know that your daily stress can affect you physically. Stress can give you sleepless nights, a pounding headache, stomach pains, or worse. If you've lost a job, worry about your next meal, or having trouble making it through the day, we can help. Text stress to 211-211 to find a solution.
Welcome back to Centralia High School. Minute 6 on the clock. Centralia leads it by 10. It's 47-37. Hallsville basically living on a prayer here. So it'll be Centralia ball inbounding it left of their basket. Cullen Bennett gets it into 4. Now back to Bennett. Just a little volleyball kind of touch pass to each other, and Hallsville will foul. Zach Duray, just his third. It doesn't matter at this point, really. Cullen Bennett will head to the free throw line. Will shoot 2 for Centralia, trying to extend his team's 10-point lead. Jim goes dead silent for Cullen Bennett. Gust of silence, if you will, but it is no good. Centralia's had 3 bonus free throws so far and is 0 for 3. Bennett will have 1 more. Second free throw up, no good. 0 for 4 in the bonus free throws for Centralia. Stinson moving fast. Cox in the corner from 3. Gets it to go. Hold on, folks. This game's not even close to being over. A huge 3 from Cox in the far corner. But we will keep it here. No need to go to a break. There's 57.5 on the clock. 47-40 the score. Centralia still has a comfortable 7-point lead, but they're not able to hit their free throws like they have been. This game could get a lot closer. I just really think about the last few possessions for Hallsville. This Schlueter took a wild off-balance, fading away 3 from about 30 feet out. Unable to get it to go. Zach Duray took a rushed layup. Could not able to get it to go. Take a better shots there. If one of those falls, this game could be down to only a 2-possession game with just a tad over 57 seconds to go. So maybe a little bit of a missed opportunity there for the Indians. They still have a chance on these inbound passes to take advantage of a potential Centralia bad pass. They have been prone to do today. Into Bennett, and he will get fouled by Duray. Bennett just went 0 for 2, will head back to the line. Last year, a lot of this Panthers team remembers they lost to this Indians team 59-39 in districts. And as Anthony Ford, who said there's nothing more that we want than to play them in districts. They beat us last year in a heartbreaking loss, so we would love to have another shot at them. Bennett's first free throw up. This one is good. Lead back up to 8 for the Panthers. Bennett's second free throw. It's on the way. Rolls around, and that one gets a shooter's roll and just falls in. Back up to a 9-point lead for Centralia. 56 seconds remain. Schlueter will inbound it into Xavier Stinson. Clock moving now. Cox way deep from the wing. Bounces around, no good. And a foul will go the other way. It'll be on Xavier Stinson. Tried to get the offensive rebound, but his arm got tied around Noah Croft's. Croft will head to the free throw line. 48 and 9/10 of a second on the clock. Excuse me, it is Anthony Ford who is heading to the free throw line, not Croft. Nine points Centralia lead. Ford to try and get it back to double digits. That is good. Not entirely sure why the Hallsville student section is quiet. They're kind of letting this gym stay silent. Not sure why for these big free throws. Or just not doing anything. Ford's second free throw is good. He goes 2 for 2. The lead is up to 11 for Centralia. Bennett will check out. Brooks will check in. Schlueter inbounds to Stinson, now moving fast. 45 seconds on the clock. Cox in the corner, up top to Duray, just trying to find an opportunity to let it fly. He does, banks it in, Zach Duray. So the Hallsville's not going away silently here. Still a big hole to climb out of with not much time on the clock. Giving themselves a shot. Ahead to just a quick message as these teams convene in their timeouts.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. This state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
And welcome back to Centralia. Cullen Bennett inbounds it, gets it into Rosenfelder, who is fouled immediately by Keelan Dorman. 37 seconds exactly on the clock. Centralia will head back to shoot 2 bonus free throws. Just Keelan Dorman's second foul of this game. The junior Logan Rosenfelder at the free throw line for the Panthers. First free throw away is good. The dead silent home gym, Rosenfelder's first free throw good. Second free throw up, bounced around, no good, into the hands of Xavier Stinson. 9-point deficit, 33 seconds on the clock. Schlueter with the ball, deep three from Schlueter, it's good! Peyton Schlueter, and now it's a 6-point deficit, 29.5 on the clock. Still time, there is still time for a Hallsville comeback. Quick message and we will be right back.
My daughter is Marina. Marina has a rare form of children's eye cancer, retinoblastoma. Her doctor sent us to a specialist, and then the specialist sent us to St. Jude. Within the first couple weeks of us getting here, I was just so scared. I think the reality just hit me, and it kind of hit me all at once. I had started to cry, and her doctor came in, Dr. Brennan came in, and just didn't even say anything, sat down beside me, and hugged me and held me while I was literally sobbing. And she just said, "It's gonna be okay. We don't have to worry anymore. The treatment worked and we've saved her eye." This place has been such a blessing for us. There's no way we could have paid for treatment back home if we had to. We can come here and we can just solely focus on taking care of her and helping her heal.
Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hallsville still does not have the odds in their favor in this game, but they've greatly increased them. It's down 6, 29.5 remaining. It's Centralia inbounding, and Cullen Bennett gets it up top to Noah Croft, who is fouled immediately by Cameron Cox. It'll be Croft heading to the line, the Centralia senior, trying to put this game away for the Panthers in their home gym. Centralia, the rest of the Centralia team backing off past half court. On the court for Hallsville is Cameron Cox, Xavier Stinson, Peyton Schleter, Keelan Dorman, and Zach DeRay. First free throw up, no good from Croft. A big free throw coming up for Noah Croft. It's a 2-possession game right now. A free throw would make it 3. Croft free throw up, and it is good. Croft hits the key free throw. McCoy will check in for Travis Brooks on the Centralia side. Stinson the inbounders, Schleter the receiver, and they're moving fast. 27 seconds on the clock. Schleter on the wing. Try to get inside to Dorman, and out of the reach of Keelan Dorman, out of bounds. Turnover, Hallsville 23.5 on the clock, down 7. It'll be Cullen Bennett to inbound from the baseline. It could potentially be a very, very costly turnover on their side. And that one's over the head, but into the hands of Croft. And no good from Noah Croft. The layup was no good, but that was just a very unfortunate bounce for Hallsville. Went over the head of Anthony Ford at half court. Ball was loose, and it was just Croft had the right angle, beat Schleter to the punch. Was fouled on the layup attempt. So Croft, who just went 1 for 2 from the free throw line, will head back for 2 more. For the shooting foul from Schleter. First one up and bounces off the back, iron straight, up and in. Friendly shooter's touch on the free throw for Noah Croft. Gets it up to an 8-point lead. 54-46, 20.9 seconds remain. Second free throw up, no good. Pulled down by Stinson. They got to move fast. 19 seconds remain. Schleter up top, pulls it from the half-court logo. Short, no good. Ball into the corner, and it is out of bounds on Hallsville. 11 seconds flat. That will probably just about do it here. Centralia well on their way to punching their ticket to face Mexico in the final Saturday afternoon at 1 right here in their home gym. Xavier Stinson to check out for Hallsville. Last time he will do so, the senior. So will Zach DeRay, their last time on the court for Hallsville. They both received standing ovations from the Hallsville crowd in attendance. Forward pass up the court to McCoy. 8 seconds on the clock. Bennett, Brooks, 5 seconds left, and they're just going to let this tick down. And Centralia, a huge fourth quarter. Went into the fourth quarter. It was tied at 32. They scored 22 points in the fourth quarter, and that proved to be enough. Travis Brooks, multiple huge three-pointers in the fourth quarter. In the biggest moments, Centralia did it against Macon. They do it tonight against Hallsville. They avenged their loss from last year in the districts, where they lost 59-39 to Hallsville. And it'll be the Centralia Panthers versus the Mexico Bulldogs in the Class 4 District 8 semifinal championship in the gym Saturday at 1. An absolute massive win for the Panthers. And a crushing loss for Hallsville. Going to take just a small break real quick, and then we'll come back for a little bit of a post-game report for signing off one last time for Hallsville basketball this season. Quick break now.
It's time for action of local high school for Oak Christian.
Hallsville School District, our educators do more than just teach. Lives are being shaped for the future before they even enter a classroom. For students to succeed, it takes an entire district-wide team. Join Hallsville School District's team today, now offering competitive salaries and benefits for all positions. Visit hallsville.org and click on the employment link under Our District tab.
We are entrepreneurs, doctors, vets, and storytellers. We're business leaders, educators, and performers. We are scientists, nurses, and trendsetters. We break the mold and get it done. We are visionary, world-changing magic makers. We are Stevens College. Be yourself. Be good at it. For more information, visit stevens.edu.
Imani wouldn't be here if it wasn't for St. Jude. Everything was perfect until that day when she was 5 weeks old.
That's when, every parent's worst nightmare kind of came into fruition. So there was a fairly large and aggressive brain tumor, but St. Jude Children's Research Hospital gave us the ultimate gift in this world, which was hope restored. When, me and my wife were here, there was not a single other care in the world except for Imani. St. Jude made that happen.
And she's tumor-free now. She's growing. She's just a happy child.
The second we arrived here, we had food, housing, transportation, treatment, you name it, it was taken care of by St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So the people who donate to St. Jude, I just want them to know that I don't think anyone in this world or anything in this world has given me a greater gift. We came as two desperate parents, and they saved our daughter's life.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
And welcome back to Centralia High School. Unfortunately, Hallsville's season comes to an end against the home Centralia Panthers. They dropped this one 54-46, a crushing loss for the Indians and Brandon Kreit's team. Team fought all the way to the end, did not give up. 2 threes at the end from Jure, and Schlueter gave them a slim but fighting chance, but unable to cash in enough points at the end. Game that was tied 32 heading into the fourth. A huge 3 from Zach Jure tied this game going into the fourth. Hallsville had most of the momentum, and it was a back and forth fourth up until there was an altercation with Logan Rosenfelder and Zach Jure. Jure was called for a foul. He fell to the ground, and while he was on the ground, Rosenfelder kicked Jure. The refs did not see it that way. They did not call a tech on Rosenfelder. It seemed like that may have been the turning point in this game, because after that, Centralia really shot the roof off their home gym. It was mainly Travis Brooks. He had 3 massive threes down the stretch for the Panthers. And Rosenfelder also tacked on another 3, and inside presence of Anthony Ford and Noah Kropf would ultimately put this one away for the Panthers, who will move on to the Class 4 District 8 championship against the one-seeded Mexico Bulldogs, who knocked off Kirksville in the game just before this one. It's still a Hallsville team. You can tell they fought. Players are visibly upset after the game, feel terrible for the Indians. It was just a lack of unable to hit their shots in that fourth quarter. They started to hit them toward the end, but it was almost a little bit of too little, too late for the Indians. It seemed like the threes that they needed earlier in the quarter to start cutting into the Panthers' lead weren't falling, while it seemed like everything on the other end for Centralia was. Their double teaming kind of seemed maybe a little bit aggressive, because Centralia did a great job finding the open man. Fortunately for Hallsville, the open man seemed to hit that shot more times than they didn't. That seemingly was the difference here for the Panthers in this one. Crushing ending to the Indian season. That's all I got for this post-game show. Hallsville be back next year. I had fun calling these games. Apologize again for the technical difficulty here in the first quarter. Able to get it going for the last 3 quarters. Glad you could stick it around with me. I'm Michael Totis from the Show Me Sports Network, signing off one last time from Hallsville Indians basketball. Have a good night.